Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is. It's 04:25. Man, I be getting a lot of requests to do videos on finance and how to get your credit up. So I figured I'd try to talk about it on my way to work to get that money. So for a lot of people who are already established, I would just say, don't worry about this. But for the people that are trying to get established, if you don't have credit, then I would say, and you're trying to get credit, and this is to help everybody get whatever they want in life. I know a lot of us and a lot of people like cars and all that, but this is based on how to get anything. Cars, a house, I mean, anything that you're trying to get. This all relates to the same thing, and I'm not a financial advisor or a credit rebuilder person or a licensed credit type person, but these are things that I've done in my life that work for me. And if you are like me, where you come from nothing and worked your way up, and you're trying to get up there, or whatever you're trying to do, this will help you guys out. So number one, if you don't have credit at all and you're trying to get credit, the best thing I would say to do is go to your local credit union. If you don't have one, it only takes like $5 to start a savings or a checking account. I'll probably do both because I really believe in credit unions. They're really good. Plus it's a credit union. I would do that, and then ask them if they have any first-time buyers or credit builders or rebuilders or secured credit card type deals where you can get a credit card to help you build your credit. The best thing to do is get a secured credit card. So I would do that, one, and sorry, that was a guy I work with, so I had to mess with him a little bit. I would do that, get a secure credit card, and what that is like a fixed amount. So let's say they will run your credit to see what you got, and then they'll base it off of your credit. They're like, okay, well, you don't have very much credit, we don't really know you, so we'll give you $250. So you put $250 onto the secure credit card, and you always have to pay it back. Now, I can't touch on or tell people how to pay it back because I do mine differently. My wife tells me, she taught me a lot, but she tells me that you have to wait for your posted billing date or something like that, where you can know what you owe. But I normally just pay my joints early. Normally they can show me the next month's payment, and they're normally like, I don't know, $55 or something stupid, something dumb like that. And what I try to tell a lot of people is, don't pay that minimum, man. Let's say, like, for instance, mine is like $55 in my minimum. So the minimum I'll pay is $200. Well, they'd be like, well, your minimum's $200 or $55, so why pay that much? Well, because at the end of the day, you want to try to get out of that credit card. You don't want to make yourself have a lot of debt by not paying back what you owe. You know what I mean? So the longer you take to pay it back, the more interest rates gonna kick in. And things of that nature. So with that being said, that's what I would do. Get a secured credit card and do that, and then go from there. And then if you already have credit, and let's say for instance, we've all been there, you got bad credit. Hey JD, well, I got credit but it's bad. How do I get out of that? Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, honestly, there is no true easy way or get rich quick or get credit quick type of deal. If you're like me and everybody else, you're just a normal worker, you don't have a silver spoon, you don't have a trust fund, you ain't got nobody, you know what I'm saying, supporting you in all these other ways, and you're grinding, doing your own thing, and you only make a certain amount of money. This is what, you know, I'm trying to help people get to where they want to be. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is free advice. So, and the only reason why I'm hitting on this so much is because a lot of people have been asking me about it, and then I've had some people that I've heard where they go to a seminar, and there's one dude told me, I ain't gonna even tell y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all no names, because niggas be watching his videos, and I don't want nobody getting all butthurt, be like, dang man, why you put me on Front Street? Look, I ain't trying to put nobody on blast or nobody on Front Street, but look, stop paying people to give you free advice. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Like, he told me he paid, I don't know, 60, 70, anywhere from $60 to $90. He paid this dude, and he told me that he said the exact same thing I said. Bruh, stop giving away y'all money, man. And the people trying to make y'all sign up, I get it. I'm not licensed or certified. What the freak is going on out here, man? I get it. I'm not licensed or certified or nothing like that, but I got really good credit. You know what I'm saying? And the things I did are how I got to this really good credit. So I'm not trying to be long and rub my mouth, because I could definitely ramble. But if you got bad credit, because you had credit and you overdid it, blah, 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 then I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is what you do. A lot of people ain't going to want to listen to this or want to do it, but this is the best thing to do. Is the best thing you can do is call your lender. Let's say you owe Wazi Credit Union money for whatever, and you ain't paid them back. I get it. It's tough, right? It's hard times. Some jobs don't pay that good. This, that, and the other. So this is what you do. Call Wazi, whatever credit union or whoever you got the loan through. You need to call them, say, hey guys, I'm sorry I missed my payment. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to dodge you guys. Look, I hit hard times. I'm in a rough spot. My money ain't what it is. I got laid off. COVID hit me. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, the situation is, I tell people like this, man. I'm transparent and I'm honest with people because I want people to be transparent and honest with me. I can't stand, my parents were like that. They lied and manipulated me when I was young, you know what I'm saying? And it's not right. And it makes you have trust issues. You don't trust people, things of that nature. So I've learned that complete honesty, even in the military, I learned like complete honesty is what helps you out the best. So be completely honest and be open. Man, what these cops are out today. God dang. So that's what I do. I be 100% honest and 100% transparent. And you let them know. And ask people to put you on a payment plan. Hey guys, do you have a payment plan to where I can pay you back? I have every intention of paying you back. I don't have the money right now. Can y'all work with me? 9 times out of 10, they will work with you. They want their money. They'd rather do it like that than have to settle in court or do this long, drawn-out process. These things right here are how you're going to get your credit better. And the other thing is this. Pay what you owe. For instance, well, hey, JD, I got credit cards, but I'm drowning in them. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. My wife tell me about this guy. I be wanting to say his name is Ted Talk, but it's not Ted Talks or somebody. I don't know. But this is what I do. Everybody tells you to tackle your largest bill first. Once again, if you're like me, where you came from nothing and you're working your way up, it's like we're different. You can't tackle the largest bill and not see results or be rewarded for the things that you've seen. So this is what I do. I tackle my lowest bills first. I hit my lowest credit card, pay that joint off, and let's say it was costing you $150 a month. So after you pay that off, I take that $150 a month and apply that towards another credit card plus the normal bill that you're paying on that. So if you're doing $150 on that credit card as well, but you're doing $150 on the smallest one to get it knocked out quick, then there you go. Now you're doing $300 on one credit card. Or if you're like me, where you feel like you need to be rewarded because it is hard to pay things off and stay diligent to these type of things, then what I do is take 75 of that and put it towards that credit card, and the other 75 I put towards savings of some sort, something where I could splurge a little bit, rather than getting some takeout food, stuff like that. This is what I do. I bring my lunch to work every day. It ain't because I can't afford food. It's because everybody know. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now, eating out every day is expensive. And I try to tell a lot of these young dudes, they be like, well, it's because you got all this money. No, it's because I'm smart. I tell people like that, if you do a breakdown and itemization of everything that you're paying for, you are literally paying partial car payment. Like if you go to Burger King every day, $5 a week, or $5 a day every day for a week, bro, that's $25. If you do that for a month, then you do the math, bro, that's like a quarter of a car payment, depending on, you know what I'm saying, the type of car you get. So bottom line is, man, communicate, be honest, talk to people about what's going on in your life. They probably don't want to be all in your business, but the more you tell them, the more understanding it is. Hey man, I just had a baby. This little baby is expensive than a mug, man. Hey, I can't afford this joint. I thought I could. I'm behind on my bills. Can you help me out? Is there any way we can get on a payment plan? Is there any way y'all can help me out with this? and they will, because the more you avoid people, the more negative things they're gonna say about you on your credit report and to other lenders. So you don't want to do that. So that's kind of basically the rundown of what you should do. This will get you anything that you're trying to get: credit cards, car loans, personal loans, house loans. All these things are in conjunction with one another. This is no joke how you do it. This is exactly what I did. Like, I didn't pay my student loan back, and I realized, oh, the VA don't play. I can't get no house owing on this student loan. So what did I do? I took my tail between my legs, and I came to him humbly. I said, hey man, I messed up. I knew I would never go to the school again. I ain't even plan on going to school again. And I didn't know this was gonna affect me in the long run, trying to get a house and nothing else. So I need to pay y'all back, man. Is there any way y'all can put me on and they actually had a thing called a credit rebuilding program where they would help you rebuild your credit as you did it. And it was like a loan forgiveness thing where it took all the negative marks off your loan. So instead of it showing that I just didn't pay my student loan, they showed that the loan rebuild was in process, so it made my credit better instead of just saying, hey, he ain't pay his loan. So these are just things that I hope that can help other people out. And y'all already know, man, if y'all ain't noticed by now, if you're watching the video and you've been here before, I respond, man. I'll answer questions, we talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to help people out. I want everybody to be successful because that's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should want everybody to grow. It should be, hey, I'm standing above him, I'm better than him. You know what I'm saying? Ha, watch this nigga drown. That ain't how it should be. We should all be in this together. We're all Americans. And even if we ain't all Americans, we're all in the same world. You know what I'm saying? If people truly do believe there's other life forms out there, why would we not stick together? You know what I'm saying? And help each other out. So that's just my take. That's what I've done. And I'm not no type of specialist or nothing, but I know what's worked for me. And I went from a low 600 credit score to low 800s. So it worked for me. And I helped some other my partners out before too. I helped a partner get a car. He always needed a co-signer. I helped him get it to where he didn't need a co-signer at all. He did some things I told him don't do, but hey, that's on y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, good credit is almost as bad as bad credit. What do you mean? Bro, when you have really good credit, you're gonna get stupid offers. And if you're not disciplined and strong enough to refuse these doggone offers, you're gonna put yourself in debt. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. You're gonna get credit card offers out the wazoo. You're gonna get all kind of crazy stuff. I'm just saying right now, be careful. It's out there. Be strong. And, you know, talk it over with your spouse or somebody. Talk it over with your partner. Talk it over with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're never in this fight alone. And you always want to make sure you seek other help before you make a serious decision. And also another thing is, if you already do have credit cards and you have decent credit, go to, I have Experian.com, and I go on there and they show you credit card offers. Look, man, I'm going to tell y'all something that's going to piss banks off. I ain't trying to make this conversation long, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Look for credit cards that have a zero balance transfer. What does that mean? I got on all my credit cards, they have a zero balance transfer. So when it's the interest rate starts kicking in and it starts getting crazy and higher in interest rate, what you do is you just look up there, find you a credit card that has a 0% balance transfer. So what you do is you transfer the balance of that credit card that you already have to a different credit card. Don't use that other credit card no more. Pretty much just cut that joint up, right? And you use the 0% interest to pay that credit card off, because it goes all towards principal and not towards interest. This is the thing that I do, man. You know what I'm saying? This works for me. I didn't want to be long, but it's kind of hard to talk about finance and credit and stuff like that without, you know, getting too long or long-winded. And that's the same thing with like I said, with auto loans. Same thing. Credit's all based on everything. Your interest rates. That's why I can't really tell people about interest rates, because it's based on your credit. And honestly, the shorter term you go, the lower the interest rate. The higher term you go, the higher the interest rate. But that's also based on how much money you make, what you can afford, and what you're buying. But anyway, I didn't want to hit this too hard, but I just want to let y'all know, man, there's free advice out there. And if y'all want me to talk about this more, I'll talk about it more. I want everybody to be successful, man. I want y'all to be happy and get what y'all want in life, man. I appreciate y'all for listening. Y'all take it easy, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.